My favorite memory, since I've been living in Apex, which has been approximately 71 or 72 years, I was in high school, Apex High School, and on Saturdays, I worked with Mr. H.C. Benton. He had a grocery store on Main Street downtown in Apex, Benton's Grocery. And Mr. Benton taught me how to clean fish, and we'd take orders over the phone, and we would deliver groceries to the people that called in their order. And especially I remember at Christmas time, all the merchants downtown in Apex would buy a Christmas tree and put it in front of their store and decorate it. Of course, I helped decorate it. And if I'm not mistaken, the town would give the merchant who had a prize or gift, who had the best decorated Christmas tree. And that's just that stuck with me for many, many years. Oh my goodness! I have so many good memories about it. Well, first of all, it's home. It's my home, you know. And even though I was born in Raleigh, moved to Apex, we lived here maybe a year and a half or 2 years. Then we moved to Fuquay. It was Fuquay Springs at the time. We lived there 9 years. And we moved back to Apex in the summer of '51, which caused me to graduate from Apex High School. I attended the first 2 grades of school here at Apex High and did the last 2 grades here. Had some dear friends. Of course, many of them have passed on, and I always look forward to the summertime and to the enjoyed winter. We used to have what they call a Fireman's Day downtown in Apex every year. Have a parade, all the fire trucks, and had some activities, and I did some clowning for that. And then, of course, we had the centennial in '73, and a lot of the citizens got involved in that. And we had the pageant. The program was for several nights on the football field at the high school. And I taught a lot of people how to do the Charleston. I used to do the Charleston a lot at the basketball games when I was in high school, especially at intermission. One year, the girls' basketball team got invited to play in a tournament at the William Neal Reynolds Coliseum in Raleigh. And if I'm not mistaken, they played a town by the name of Eureka. And I forget what county that's in. But anyway, during the intermission, someone said, well, I was a cheerleader, me and this other guy, and someone said, Buddy, why don't you do the Charleston? And I can remember a man would play the organ. And I got out there on that court, and I did the Charleston. And while I was dancing, I felt something hit me, you know, and I thought, well, something's not right. And I looked down, and I saw these pennies and dimes and nickels and everything. People were throwing money. And then right before the game started over again, the other guy was the cheerleader. He said, Buddy, how are we going to get this money up? And I said, well, I'm sure this place has a push broom. And so we found a push broom, got all the money up, and it was cold that night. I had wore a plaid jacket, and I tied a knot in the end of one of my sleeves and put that money in the sleeve of my coat. And had it ever since. It's drawn a lot of interest since then. that was in the 50s. I think the people do, and the small. We're trying to keep Apex as the small town atmosphere, even though I understand a lot of people have moved into Wake County, and especially Apex, which I'm not against growth, but sometimes I think growth might not be the answer all the time and solve the problems. And I've noticed too, since I've been living here, some people will move into Apex and they'll want to run for a town council member, and if they get elected, they have their own ideas about changing ways of the town, and they don't know a cotton picking thing about the town of Apex. They don't know any of the history of Apex. And thank the good Lord we have a historical society now. And a lady from Michigan, this couple moved down below me from Michigan, and Jan Brooks, and Jan's told me, she said, "Buddy, the town of Apex needs a historical society," and she got one started. But like I say, the people and the small town atmosphere, although I'm for growth, but sometimes growth isn't the answer all the time. Can get out of hand. Well, I guess I know we're going to continue to grow, but I hope that we're going to grow in a way that it's going to be accepted by the citizens of Apex. And I'm sure there are a lot of businesses that will be moving into Apex that I will have no idea who they're going to be or anything. But as long as we can keep the small town atmosphere, I hope and pray we'll never lose that.